welcome to Food Review UK Versus. My name is MJ and today we are battling Toblerone. Brilliant, that's ruined that. And today we are battling Toblerone against Twin Peaks. So, if you've been following the news story about Twin Peaks, I think we might have done a new news episode on Food Review UK. If we didn't, then we've just been talking about it at length in FRUK Unwrapped, the Food Review UK podcast. If you haven't listened to that, do give it a listen, guys. The links are in the description to this video. It's very, very funny. Super funny. Especially if you hate me. It's basically usually just an hour and a half of me getting taken the piss out of. So, what is Twin Peaks? It is Poundlands. It is Poundland, isn't it? It's not Pound World, is it? Poundland. It is Poundland's imitation Toblerone, basically. They describe it as milk chocolate with almond and honey nougat, inspired by the Wrekin and Urkel Hills, which is in the UK. So that's what they say, that's what Poundland say. Whereas Toblerone say Swiss milk chocolate with honey and almond nougat of Switzerland. So straight away the packaging is super similar. I actually got both of these from Poundland. They were obviously a pound. Well, not obviously a pound, because they do sell things that are more than a pound these days. But yeah, so why has there been this big news sort of thing about them? Basically, Poundland announced this product probably 3 or 4 months ago. And Mondelez, the owners of Toblerone, or the makers of Toblerone, whatever, and many other things like Cadbury, basically said, no, you can't, you're ripping us off. So it's now come to a conclusion. These were put off, these were not sold for some time, so actually I'll be interested to see the... Oh, okay, it's in date until the 30th of November. Anyway, they would... Toblerone said they can sell the stocks that they've got, but then they've got to change the shape. That's basically the agreement that they've come to. So this might actually be a short-term product, and then it'll change with a different shape down the road. Anyway, let's get into it. That's enough talking, but hopefully you guys find that interesting. Personally, I've actually found it really sort of fascinating. Toblerone. I'm not one of these people who really gets Toblerone for Christmas. I'm not the biggest fan of them.
Yeah, you don't like it.
Yeah, Close said I don't like it. Yeah, it's probably... I'm just not crazy about it. It's... I don't know, a bit too rich. I don't know.
I bet it's because the bits get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, it's so hard to eat as well, isn't it? It's actually like it's actually an annoying shape to eat. I mean that is actually annoying to eat. Oh, this is a new one as well. Actually, I haven't had one since the shape changed. To be fair. Oh my god, that just looks shocking, doesn't it? Yeah, we did a new story on the change in shape. God, that looks awful in comparison to the old one. Anyway, I'm going to try and eat it. I don't know if you're supposed to pick it off with your fingers, but whatever, here we go. This is Toblerone. Good luck getting that back in there. I've just edited out about like 3 minutes of me eating that block. It's nice. It's nice. It's very rich. It's a very rich, very sweet chocolate. A good quality chocolate. Yeah, I'm not going to say it isn't. It does taste pretty good. Just a bit too sickly for me. Especially as you can't really control the amount that you're having. That's one block. That's sort of the minimum amount you can have. It gets better towards the end where you get all the nougat pieces. So you get really chewy, crispy bits of nut slash... I'm guessing it is nougat, like chewy, because it is like a chewy, nice texture. And that's covered in honey. So the honey flavour comes through really strongly and the almond flavour comes through strongly, and it's nice. It is good, it's chewy. I'm just not a massive fan of it. I give it a little sort of a low 3. So Twin Peaks is 30 grams bigger. The Toblerone is 150 grams. Twin Peaks is 180 grams. So let's have a look. It is a more traditional packaging, just a foil packet, which I actually prefer. Instantly sort of smells like cheaper chocolate, and that's the shape. So it's actually more of an old school Toblerone shape from that end, but then from that end, it's actually like a tooth. They're almost like little molars, aren't they? Molars. Right, I'm going to be in the same problem here, and I've got to have basically a whole block. So here we go. Broke off quite easily. That's what it looks in the middle. Here we go. What does that remind me of? Big old block of chocolate again. I know what it reminds me of. I can tell you precisely what the chocolate tastes of. God, I just don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy having just a colossal amount of chocolate in your mouth for about 4 hours. Right, so there are some quite key differences. First of all, the chocolate tastes like Aero, like I guess Nestle chocolate. It literally tastes identical to Aero. Obviously Aero is aerated and bubbly. Obviously this is dense. So that's the first main difference. Second main difference, the texture of the nougat is sort of a bit more crispy and they're smaller chunks, I think. So you bite through them and you chew them down and you're not really left with the nougat at the end, which is actually a good thing about Toblerone. You do chew it and it is nice. I'm not getting any chewiness with the nougat in this. Maybe some really small bits, but it's mainly just crispiness, which means that it does incorporate sort of better with the overall experience of actually eating the product. I'd actually put them pretty much on a par. They're different products. You can certainly taste and tell the difference, but I'm not particularly crazy about either of them. I would say I prefer the chocolate taste of the Twin Peaks. It's a slightly less rich, but it's still way too much having a big block like that. Maybe if they did a mini version. I mean, this is literally a 180 gram bar. So if they just came out with like just a flat Toblerone bar or a flat Twin Peaks bar, call it the Moors, the Staffordshire Moorland or something, I don't know, then it would probably actually be a much nicer experience because you can better control how much you're eating and it's just going to be better overall. But in its current vehicle, I would give this one a low 3 as well. So this is another Versus that is totally a dead heat. I literally couldn't call it. I guess maybe Twin Peaks is slightly better because you get more for your money. But from the opinion of someone who isn't eating all of it anyway, and sort of I want less, is that a positive? I don't know. But there we have it, guys. That is your Twin Peaks versus your Toblerone. Thank you very much for watching. If you've tried Twin Peaks, let me know in the comments below. I'd be really eager to hear. And if you're a long-time viewer of Food Review UK and you want to support us more than just watching the videos, then do consider donating to our Patreon page. There are specific additional rewards for doing so. So check out the page. The link is in the description. Cheers. Brazil's national
cocktail.
Oh, done you, mate.